Bulle TV, Leute. Ich freue mich ganz besonders. Wir sitzen hier in Hannover im Booster einer Rockkneipe und neben mir Rob Halford. Wir haben lange drauf gewartet. Rob Halford is back. Aber ich rede jetzt gar nicht weiter, sondern ich denke mal, Rob Halford soll all die Sachen uns erzählen, die er zum neuen Album zu erzählen hat. Rob, thank you very much that you are here, that you are joining us by Bulle TV.
Thank you for the invitation. Hello everybody on Bulle TV.
You are doing now a horror trip of promotional tour.
Yeah, my bus blew up in Berlin.
Oh my God.
Tour bus blew up in Berlin, outside the Halford club in Berlin. The bus broke down, so, you know, now I'm doing it by train and by rollerblade and skateboard and everything else. And
really
anything,
good for the condition.
yeah, anything to get from this town to this town, from this country to this country, I do. But it's all rock and roll, you know. In rock and roll, if something is going to break, it will break.
Yeah.
You know. So I know it's broken, and it's fixed, I have to say.
Okay.
So it's on the way to Hanover right now.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And now, so we're sitting here in the Booster. It's a really nice pub here. So I think a lot of people were asking a lot of questions in the last days to you.
Oh, yeah, many.
So is there any question left for me, what I can ask you, so what nobody else asked you before?
You can ask me what kind of cigar this is. It's a Sumatran cigar, but that's about it. No, the cool thing, I love to do from promotion trips. I love to talk about the new music that I'm making, the new people that I'm working with, the new musicians, the new label, new management. Everything is new. So I think we should share everything that we can share with the friends of Bulle TV and the fans, and let's talk about everything, yeah?
Okay, fine. Then I will start with my first question. You're a long time in the business, so everybody knows Judas Priest, Fight, too. Yeah. And what I was reading a long time ago, that Rob Halford said, oh, heavy metal is dead and everything, but now you are coming back with a real... Yes, I think the heavy metal legend Rob Halford is back, and it's really heavy metal again. So I think, is that the album for you, so to say, heavy metal is not dead, so I will bring back the heavy metal, or what was your idea about this album?
Well, if ever there was a misquotation about what I said a few years ago, it was when I made the statement that I said that heavy metal was dead. What I was saying was that the type of heavy metal that I came from, great bands like Priest, great bands like Maiden, bands like Saxon, bands like Scorpions, that kind of music was no more, that there were no real styles of metal from that particular time period that were coming forward in modern times. Of course, to say that metal is dead is a really stupid thing, because metal is very much alive, very much stronger than ever. In the new millennium 2000, there's an incredible variety and selection of metal than ever before, all different kinds of metal, old school, new school, black, death, speed. It's all many different types of bands. And so now, you know, where I find myself with this new CD, the Resurrection CD, I'm back in a place with the best metal that I know. The best place for the voice, for the metal god voice, and ready to make new shows, ready to make a new experience with a new band and new musicians. And so it's all new, it's all alive, it's all power, it's all good times ahead.
Yeah, that is what I was listening when I heard the album, because I have a 4-track album unmastered, and I was really happy when I heard that stuff, because I was hearing that Rob Halford's voice, like I know him, is back. Yeah. And the title Resurrection is something like that too, or?
Yeah, I think that it's a great word. I mean, I'm sure here in Germany it's a similar kind of feeling when you talk about a resurrection. It talks about being alive again. Yeah. It talks about the future. It talks about good, strong, positive vibes. All of these important feelings come from the one word resurrection. So for me, especially with what I try to do with this record, with the voice and with the music, is to re-establish and to make clear again that the metal god is back, you know.
Yeah. It is. And like a band called Venom, I think you know them too a lot. So there is the same title, so...
Maybe the guys in Venom feel the same way as I do. But you know, I was in London a few days ago, and I was looking through some metal magazines, and I saw the ad for the new Venom CD, and I go, oh my God, it's Resurrection. And by this time, I'd made this song well, over a year ago. We began the Resurrection song itself, but the music, the whole concept, has been about 2 years to make. So we already had the feeling of this is what we'll do. We'll call it Resurrection. And it's just such a small world that we live in music, you know. There are only so many words to say. There are only so many notes to sing. But I hope that Resurrection is as good for Venom as Resurrection is going to be as good for Halford.
Yeah, so but I think it's just a feeling,
this year. Yeah,
it's a feeling. I think this is what in the heart, and coming back.
Yeah, it's great, you know. Like I just said earlier, the year 2000, the new metal millennium, you know, everybody's feeling good about the future of metal. So Resurrection, maybe there'll be a third Resurrection. You never know. It's possible.
Yeah, Fear Factory did a single, what is called Resurrection too.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just a good statement. It's a really good statement, and I'm sure it's going to do good things for a lot of people.
I think now everybody's really expecting Rob Halford live. So when will we see you here in Europe?
Well,
Germany, because now we are internet, Bullet TV, everybody all over the world can see this interview now. So can you tell me a bit about what's happening now in the next month?
Well, at the end of this month, I go back to America and take about a few days break to get over the jet lag. and then begin full live rehearsals with the rest of the guys in the Halford band. Got two incredible guitar players. One guy from Warsaw, Poland, Mike. He lives in New Jersey now in America. He brings like a classic Euro metal, beautiful style of metal technique on the guitar. The other guitar player, Patrick, is from LA, has more of a West Coast heavy metal feel. Bobby, the drummer's from Riot, which is still a pretty well-known metal band. And Ray, who plays bass, was with me on the 2 project. And Ray's just a very complete performing bass player that his favourite style is to play heavy riffs on the bass guitar. So the band is just fantastic, you know, real strong power metal feel, incredible performance, great personalities, great characters in the band. A lot of bands are made up of everybody doing fantastic work, you know, and this is what will happen with the Halford band. And we begin rehearsals in July, and then we do some small club warm-up dates, and then we kick off a major American tour on the East Coast of America during the first week of August, and it's going to be a spectacular 4 or 5 act lineup. It's a big secret right now. I wish I could tell you, but there will be a big press statement in the next few days. So I'm sure you can tell everybody at Bullet TV who the lineup will be. But it'll be a big show going all over America. And then we want to take it down to South America and hopefully bring some of it over to Europe. But I'm definitely coming to Europe before the end of the year to make some live shows all over Germany.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say a lot of thanks to be here at Bullet TV. I thank you a lot. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Bring back the pure heavy metal back to Europe, back to all over the world. I think everybody is with you because you are the metal god.
Well.
And I hope this will be in the millennium too. Thank you, Rob Halford.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody at Bullet TV. Keep the metal faith, and I'll see you on the road later on in the year 2000.